There it is, with the K&N filters fitted. Good filters, like those. Everything seems to be okay. No interference issues. Things are bloody close, I'll give you that. But I think we're good. At last. Next, well, I've already tightened up the distributor, obviously. I mean, I could have done it after the carburetors, as long as there's enough room for me to get my hand through. But no need to worry about that now. It's done. Guess it's onto the transmission tunnel again now. I've got some new screws for the cover, but I need to get new of the, I don't know what you call those, the special clips that self-tapping screws go into. You know what I mean. And a little bit more modification to do there, and then we will be good. And then I start building it up, so I've got to get some fiberglass kit, I guess from AutoZone, and cut and start making up some fiberglass stuff, and not something I've ever done before, so that'll be interesting. And I will probably put fiberglass and then some body filler and then sand it and paint it. It's not going to be on show. Nobody is ever going to see it unless they take the transmission tunnel cover off, but I want to make it as neat as I can. All right, let's get on with that. Yep, guess what I'm going to be doing? A spot of welding. No, not spot welding, but a spot of welding on the transmission tunnel. Oh, you can't see it, it's the other side. Let me show you. Let me show you my dog. Hello, Finley. He's a happy boy. Aren't you, Finn, huh? Let's go and look in here a second. All right. Oh. There we go. Now, hang on, if I can get the gimbal to go to where I want it to. See that black line? What looks like a black line is actually metal. Here, there's a split, and that's not helping my making of the fiberglass tunnel. So my plan now is to weld that up. Then I think I'm going to have to cut this corner out here so that I can get the transmission cover to fit. Bit of a pain, but hey, you got to do what you got to do. Then it's onto fiberglassing. Now, in order to do welding with my nice new paintwork and my nice wooden dash, I've had to purchase some items. That is welding blankets. Yes, from good old Harbour Freight, as my wife calls it, Sky Harbour. Yeah, a couple of blankets. Plan is, and I will show you, that I will hang them down through here. I've got some magnets to hold it onto the roof, and obviously the magnets won't touch the roof, they'll be going through the blanket itself. I've got that for the front and for the back. I'm kind of risking the side here a bit, I must admit, but I'm hoping that because of the angle that won't touch, but you know, it's likely to go on the bonnet and it's likely to go on the boot. It won't get up to the roof because it can't get to it. So, wish me luck, and let's get the blankets in place and start welding. Okay, here's the setup. 2 welding blankets in place. That'll stop anything going out there. That'll stop anything going out there, and will stop anything hitting the dash. Now all I have to do is just go over there, do a couple of little tack welds. Then that will be done, and then I can get on with the cutting and the fiberglass. Well, there we are. A little bit of welding there. Just going to grind that down, make it look a little pretty. Then I'm going to cut that corner off that I mentioned. Sorry about the strobing, that's LED lights for you. And I think we are good on that now. Once it's cooled, I'll clean it up and we'll take it from there. Okay, here's one more repair I'm in the middle of. Just little tack welds, I guess you call them. And I'll fill in the gaps between each weld and then grind it down. Just wanted to kind of close this off a little bit here from where I had to cut it out to get the gearbox in. Yeah, not going to be perfect, but it's hidden. I just wanted to put some strength back into it. Not that I think this is anything particularly weak. These cars are over-engineered. So a few more welds on that, and a little patch in here, a little piece I need to put in there, and weld up the slices. That won't be difficult, but I'm taking it a bit at a time. I don't want to get too much heat in there. I sure as hell don't want to set fire to anything. So I'm doing a little bit, then leaving it, and then a little bit, then leaving it, making sure that there is no fire. And I also have an air line just in case I see a little flame and I can blow it out. Well, here we are with some knobbly welds. Now all I have to do is to grind that down, and we will be good. I've bought new clips, and new screws. Nice fat, short fat screw. Nothing like a short fat screw. These clips aren't big enough there, so I've had to buy some different size ones, but that's okay. So I'm going to leave the blankets where they are for the moment and grind that tomorrow. Shall I put this video out now? Are you interested? I guess you might be. It's a very short video, isn't it? But that's okay. Let's go around the other side and have a look at the knobbles over there. And here we are with the knobbles here. Still got a bit of a gap to fill in there. And then what I've decided to do here in this corner is I'm going to cut down there and pull this out and try and pull this out and then re-weld it. So I'll cut there, pull this way, and then push it back against this once I've got this into the position that I want it in. Yeah, a little bit of a jiggery pokery, but you know, as you can see, I've got the gearbox so close here that when you try and put the transmission cover on, it hits that. So I've got to adapt the cover, but before I can do that, I've got to pull this way. All right, that's it now. More tomorrow, hopefully. Grinding tomorrow, and then hopefully doing the tunnel cover and some fiberglassing, which I've never done. Oh, and talking of never done, please don't think my welding's perfect. Well, I know you won't. I am not a welder. I am doing it strength-wise. Pretty is not the way I can do it. I'm sorry, I don't have as much skill as David in this. I haven't done as much welding as he has. And he's so selfish, he won't just fly over here, do some welding, and then fly back. I mean, he could do it in his private jet, but he won't. I don't know what's the matter with the guy, you know? You think you've got a friend who, you know, do anything for you, and jumping in his private jet, flying over here, doing some welding, and then flying back. I don't know what's the matter with the guy. All right, get out of that garage, go do some shit.